Say hello to Chris Domingo, who's the coach for Eastlake. Chris, come on out here. Show off your new hairstyle. When you were here a few weeks ago, you told us about a challenge that led to you shaving your head.
Well, 4 years ago when I first took over this team, and after we got our rear ends handed to us by Southwest High School, I don't like losing that much, and I didn't like it that much then. So I challenged them 4 years ago and said if we ever beat Southwest High School, I would shave my head, just as a token sign. And lo and behold, we did. And it was on TV. It's even a bonus.
You won the division, and therefore the shaved head. Now, you've been a coach. You've been at Eastlake now for 5 years. You teach English. Have you coached all 5 years, too?
Actually, this is my 4th year. So loved every moment of it.
Well, you have certainly been blazing a trail through this season. There's no question about it. Did you know at the beginning of the year that you were going to have this strong a team?
Over the past couple of years, knowing the senior-laden team that I have, I've expected a lot of great things. We kept coming up short. But this year, I think we've, well, I'm not going to say we've reached our potential. We still have 30 minutes left, and I think very highly of these kids and what they've accomplished this year.
Well, we're about ready to roll the clock on that 30 minutes. If you would introduce your starting five, please, left to right.
Okay. In position 1, we have Robert Dunlap. He's a senior, loves math and science, plans on going to UCSD, where he plans to major in engineering. Next, we have Jessie Carr, our lone junior, in seat 2. Her favorite book is Portrait of the Artist as a Young Man. Speaks very highly of her and her English teacher. I don't know who that would be. That would be me. In seat 3, we have our captain, who's a senior. He writes short stories in his free time, plans to major in literature. He's going to attend Berkeley in the fall. In seat 4, we have Mona Fang, another senior. Favorite author is Mark Twain, plays the piano, loves the video game Halo, plans on attending Berkeley as well. And in our last seat, number 5, we have Greg Fink, who's a senior, plays guitar and piano, plans on attending San Diego State University. He loves virgin pina coladas and getting caught in the rain. All right.
Well, good luck to you and your team.
Thank you very much.
All right, you may take your spot over there. And within the next 30 minutes, give or take a few, depending on timeouts and things like that, we will find out who the championship team is for this year, 2008. Once again, we'd like to thank our friends at Mission Federal Credit Union. They are longtime supporters of programming here on ITV. And Mission Federal now actually has an online school for students where they can learn about financial things, including checking accounts and savings plans, which obviously are more important than ever as they head on in toward the college years. We are ready for the competition. Eastlake and Scripps Ranch. Here's our moderator, Mark Hines from Muirlands Middle School. Mark?
Thank you, Clark. In addition to thanking Mission Federal, we want to thank all of us here, the San Diego County Office of Education, who puts all of this on, and especially Richard Harrison and his crew here at ITV Instructional Television. We have 30 minutes here. We'll start the clock. I think both teams are ready. We'll go to the first toss-up question. What is the sum of the solutions of the equation x squared minus 4x equals 0? With that, we go to Eastlake.
0?
No, I'm sorry. I'm going to repeat that for you, Scripps. What is the sum of the solutions of the equation x squared minus 4x equals 0? And now we go to Scripps Ranch.
4?
Yes, 4. For your bonus, how many real solutions does each of the following equations have? One is x squared plus 3x minus 2 equals 0. Number 2 is x squared plus x plus 3 equals 0. And number 3 is 3 plus x equals x plus 5.
Okay, the last one's 0. The first one, this is the b squared minus 4ac.
Yeah.
The first one's 2, right? 9.
The first one's 2, yeah.
First one's 2,
Yeah,
yeah. And the
second
second
one
one
is
is
0.
1 minus
The 2,
12.
0.
And then I think it's 2, 0, 0.
2, 0, yeah.
Okay, so 2, 0, 0.
I
Yeah.
think so.
We have our answers?
Yes, please.
For the first, we have 2, and for the second 2, we have 0.
Yes, all of those are correct for 3 points. Thank you. Which 2 chemical elements are named by association with the state of California? And right away we go to Scripps Ranch.
Californium and berkelium?
Yes, those are both correct. For your bonus, let's stick with chemistry. 1, organic chemistry functional group consisting of an oxygen with a hydrogen attached. 2, alkali metallic element with atomic number 55, discovered by Bunsen and named in the Latin for sky blue, and the least electronegative of all the elements. And number 3, in grams, the mass of 6.0 moles of carbon.
Isn't carbon...
Carbon's 12.
Could you repeat the first?
Yes.
Yes, organic
72
chemistry,
grams.
functional group consisting of an oxygen with a hydrogen
Is that-
atom.
It's hydroxyl.
Yeah. 72.
Wait, were there four questions?
No, there were 3.
So, okay. What's the last?
72.
Last one's 72 grams.
Yeah.
72 grams.
Yeah. The second one, Azurium.
Azurium.
Yeah, Azurium.
that was like
All right. Jeremy, please.
For the first, we have hydroxyl. For the second, we have azurium. For the last, we have 72 grams.
72 grams is correct. For 1 point, alcohol would have been the first, and cesium would have been the others. Thank you. Next, in which year did Nikita Khrushchev have the Berlin Wall erected? Scripps Ranch.
1961.
That's right, 1961. Identify for each of the following, identify the year. 1, the assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand to start World War I. 2, Germany's invasion of Poland to start World War II. And 3, North Korea's invasion of South Korea to start the Korean War.
Yeah, 51 and
38, 39.
30 to 39. I think 39 is Poland.
Yeah, this is 38.
Oh,
I don't know if it's
1914, 1951.
yeah, definitely. Go with what you think.
I was thinking 38, but I don't know if that's right. It might be 39.
We have our answers.
Jeremy.
We have 1914, 1938, and 1951.
Number 1 is correct for 1 point. 1939, as you were discussing, would have been right for number 2, and 1950 on the last. Thank you. For either team now, name the author whose essay, Nature, and right away we go to Eastlake.
Ralph Waldo Emerson.
Yes, that's right. For your bonus, identify each of the following concerning the Transcendentalist movement. 1, experimental utopian community in West Roxbury, Massachusetts. 2, author who describes this community in his novel The Blithedale Romance. And 3, German whose critique of pure reason influenced this movement.
What about the 2? Could you please repeat number 2?
Number 2, author who describes this community in his novel The Blithedale Romance.
Let's say Poe. Maybe it's not Hawthorne. There we go. Waste time.
Eastlake.
For number 1, we have New Harmony. Number 2, Hawthorne. And number 3, Kent.
Number 2 and 3 are correct. For 2 points, Brook Farm would have been the name of that one. Thank you. For either team now, if 3A minus 2/3 equals 1 1/2 minus 2A, what is A? And we go to Eastlake.
It is... A is equal to 7 over 30.
Oh, I'm sorry. If 3A minus, and now we go right away to Scripps Ranch.
I have 13 over 30.
That's correct. For your bonus, answer each of the following math questions. 1, give the coordinates of the point where the circle x squared plus y squared equals 4 and the line x plus y equals 2 intersect. 2, what is the volume of a regular square base pyramid having base edges with a length 6 inches and a height of 4 inches? And 3, give the sum of the following. The number of the medians of a triangle, the number of midpoints of a given segment, and the number of diagonals of a convex quadrilateral.
2. Okay, so that's 6.
Yeah, for
Can you
first
repeat
one.
the first one?
Yes, give the coordinates of the point where the circle x squared plus y squared equals 4 and the line x plus y equals 2 intersect.
Okay, for the first one I have 0, 2 or 2, 0. Can you repeat the second part?
Josh, can I defer to you?
What is the volume of a regular square-based pyramid having base edges with lengths? All right. Team captain, please.
I'm going to defer to Josh.
Josh?
For the first one I have 0, 2 or 2, 0. And for the third one I have 6. For the second one I have 42.
1 and 3 are correct. For 2 points, 48 cubic inches would have been number 2. Okay, stop the clock, please.